Of NXT, but Charlotte has done nothing but excel, a two-time WWE Women's Champion.
And the WWE fans here in Kansas City tonight, firmly in the corner of Bayley.
Okay, to your point, Corey, Bayley will tell you herself, she was a nervous wreck when she first showed up here on Raw, but you know, when you have a certain goal in mind, sometimes you rise above those fears.
Yeah, but hasn't that been Bayley's MO, Corey, throughout her whole career? She's always nervous. It's part of that nervous energy that's made her so good down at NXT.
You could argue that way. It could come into play and could benefit Bayley at times. But at this level, the WWE Monday Night Raw Women's Division is so talented, so dangerous.
Waistlock takedown into a cover by Charlotte.
But that nervousness could leave room for an opening and will be capitalized on every single time.
Dana Brooke continues to take notes on how to, quote, beat Bayley, according to Charlotte. Charlotte sent out a tweet earlier today, said, continuing your legacy is one thing, cementing it is another. Which she looks to do each and every week. And that back elbow caught Bayley right on the nose.
We're talking about Bayley's nervous energy. Charlotte seems to grow more and more confident every day, with good reason.
Well, listen, to Charlotte's credit, when she made her debut here at WWE last July, I mean, outside of a 3-month period, she has always been a champion here.
Charlotte, of course, winning the Women's Championship for a second time back at SummerSlam when she defeated Sasha Banks. Guys, I'll tell you about this story. Throughout the night, Bayley, nice
Japanese arm drag.
Charlotte in another one. And Bayley has Charlotte reeling a bit. Kick right to the midsection by Charlotte. Sasha Banks sent out a tweet earlier today saying that she's going to be at Raw tonight and has some bad news. Talk about that story as it develops throughout the evening. And Bayley bounced off the top turnbuckle by Charlotte.
That kind of surprised me in the first place that Charlotte was willing to take this match, because it seemed for weeks that Charlotte really wanted nothing to do with getting in the ring with Bayley.
It's just peace of mind for Charlotte. Charlotte wants to prove to the entire WWE Universe that she can beat Bayley and get Bayley off of her back.
And Bayley, though,
easier said than done.
Getting fired up after being bounced face first off the top turnbuckle a couple of times, now a third time by Charlotte. And Bayley giving Charlotte some of her own medicine.
That kind of fire, that kind of passion is what made Bayley so successful in NXT.
Come on, Corey, say it. That's the way to treat a queen.
Corey's speechless.
I'm just sickened by the pleasure you two are deriving from watching this.
And Charlotte, stunned a bit, looks for a breather.
Charlotte was up here with us last week, and she was great. This commentary table was the best it's been forever. I'd trade you in a heartbeat, Saxton.
Bayley. Oh, down goes Charlotte.
Dana Brooke may be taking notes on what Bayley's doing.
Bayley might have tweaked her knee.
Yeah, when she came up into the ring, it was either the knee or perhaps the hamstring. And Bayley rather gingerly up to the apron. And Charlotte again looks for a breather. But, wise move by Charlotte. I think she sensed, Corey, that Bayley was hurt, and Charlotte is taken over. Can Bayley recuperate, get back in there? And we are back live on Monday Night Raw. The Raw Women's Champion Charlotte in control of Bayley in this one-on-one matchup. And Charlotte's been putting on a clinic, guys, during the commercial break as her protege Dana Brooke looks on, taking notes to learn how to, quote, beat Bayley.
And you know Charlotte would love nothing more than to dispose of the threat that Bayley poses.
That's what being a champion is all about, Byron. Charlotte wants to prove that she can beat anybody.
She's certainly impressive at the moment.
Look at driving Bayley face first into the mat.
As Charlotte continues the punishment. Two-time women's champion. Big smile on her face. Continuing to punish Bayley, who is only making her third appearance here on Monday Night Raw and is in the ring with the champ, hooked the leg, and Bayley able to kick at it too.
Hey! 1, 2, 3!
Charlotte let her control her emotions here. She cannot let frustration seep in.
And Byron, you've known Bayley since she began her career in NXT.
Yeah. The reason why Bayley won the hearts and minds of the NXT universe was because she's not afraid.
Crossbody by Bayley, hook to the leg, kick out by Charlotte.
Not afraid to be who she is, but also not afraid to take risks.
Well, she's a lifelong WWE fan.
Ever since she was 10 years old, she's never lost sight of that passion.
So happy to be here, but also understands that she needs wins. She needs victories. She was the female superstar of the year at NXT last year, involved in the match of the year on NXT.
Oh, look at this.
And now Charlotte continues to work on the leg that was injured by Bayley a little bit earlier on in the matchup.
Yeah, you know the strategy now. Starting to show here for the champ.
All this talk about Bayley running up. Look at this one more time. This knee, right down to the back of Bayley's knee. They do a lot of damage. Byron, you've been talking about Bayley and her nervous energy and running on pure passion. Charlotte has come out here like she always does with a game plan, and she's executing it to perfection.
And what has Charlotte said, Corey? She's genetically superior. She's the daughter, of course, of two-time Hall of Famer, the Nature Boy Ric Flair.
There's no denying what Charlotte is doing here. It's one thing to talk, but you got to walk the walk. And Charlotte is proving it.
Let's not forget, guys, Charlotte held the combined Divas and Women's Championship for over 300 days. Only a short couple of months since arriving on the scene in WWE.
Of course, I haven't forgotten that. You need to tell that to fanboy Saxton over there.
I never denied Charlotte's accomplishments here.
And look at Bayley. She can hardly stand up as Charlotte continues the assault on the injured leg. This has been a picture-perfect game plan. Of course, trying to soften the leg up for the figure eight. And now a half crab on Bayley. And Bayley screaming in pain. Got nowhere to go, center of the ring.
Charlotte knows she has things well in order.
Bayley can feel those tendons, those ligaments in her knee stretching. Are they going to pop?
Bayley trying to somehow reverse the pressure here. Able to do that. Now trying to fight out of it with her good leg. Charlotte, though, wow!
Just spiking the leg of Bayley into the ring.
Snapping back the torque on the knee.
It's got to be as painful as it is frustrating for Bayley here. Oh, God, Bayley. Not even able to put any weight on that left knee.
Not at all, and the official right in there to see if Bayley can continue, but Charlotte is going to continue the attack.
Yeah, the referee's got to be thinking about stopping this one.
Keep it off that rope, Charlotte.
Charlotte is going to make Bayley...
Going to stop for sure.
Not at all. Oh, look at Bayley! Scooping her up, shoulders down, almost had her. What a chop. Speaking of her dad.
Man.
You know, Charlotte just wants to prove, she wants to show Bayley that she doesn't belong here in this division. But watch Bayley still fighting.
And Bayley with that springboard elbow. Down goes Charlotte, but she landed hard on the bad leg again. Does Bayley have anything left to rally here? Can she dig down deep?
And if Bayley wants any sort of length to her WWE Monday Night Raw career, she might think about hanging it up.
I think that's the last thing on her mind now. You got a bad knee, just keep on fighting. Keep on pushing, Bayley.
Plethora of forearms, and now those axe handles from Bayley. Down going Charlotte.
There can't be that much behind these attacks by Bayley. It would be one good leg.
Come on,
Dana Brooke yanking Charlotte out of the way. And she's going to pay for it. With that distraction, Charlotte rolling up Bayley. Kick out at two. Oh, Dana. Charlotte ran into Dana.
Serves Dana right.
And Bayley. Look out.
No.
Bayley to Bayley. Bayley to Bayley.